All right, everyone, welcome to today's live stream. I'm Jaden Sterling, your host, and today is June 3rd, 2024. Hope you're doing great. It is flying by this year already, isn't it? It's so incredible. We're already into June. All right, let's get started. So much to cover today. I want to take you in the Wayback Machine to last week. Earnings for Costco came out on Thursday, the close of business. They were fantastic, and the stock really took it on the chin. It didn't make any sense to me as to why Costco went down so much last Thursday. I couldn't find anything indicating if anything, their forward-looking statements about the remainder of the year were strong. Strong sales across the board. They're really starting to see an uptick in groceries being sold. Let's face it, they're one of the lowest cost providers for food and many other things. And they're really seeing that most folks are now starting to buy their fresh produce or fresh groceries, meat, cheese, all the other things that they've got there. Who knows? Maybe they will get into produce at some point. But stock took it on the chin on Friday, just got battered. I looked at that as a great buying opportunity. And still sitting at this price at let me update my screen here. Sitting at this price of 811.42, low MFI. I mean, check this out. MFI is 52.25. That is exactly in the sweet spot, and very much of what you want to see. Let me get rid of my webcam there so you can see the whole picture here. Bring in the stock chart a little bit, see if that'll show up on the screen for you. So you can see exactly what I'm referring to. Right down here, MFI, check that out at 50, 52 and a quarter. I've always said that's really the sweet spot. You can feel very confident buying shares of a stock with this stock chart. Price above all of the other averages, looking fantastic. Costco, check it out. All right, let's go into today's interesting stocks. GameStop. GameStop back in the news. Oh, big move today, up 35%. This is what is causing all of the interest in the stock right now is this news article. GameStop, Roaring Kitty. Remember, Roaring Kitty was the individual behind, if you've seen the movie, is it called Dumb Money or something like that? I don't know. Something about the trading in this company, Roaring GameStop. Roaring Kitty was the trader poster in a Reddit. I'll take you to that post right now, shortly. And he's basically saying that he's got a huge position in the stock and in the option contracts. I'll talk about that too. But very much reflective in the movement of the stock today, up 35%. And here's the Reddit board. This is his sub board called Super Stonk. Can't make this stuff up. And here is the post that is making the headlines today. GameStop, 5 million shares. That's 100 as of last week. On Friday, that's a $115 million position just in the stock alone. Today, huge uptick. Just incredible. The stock is at 31 and his cost basis is 21.27. So 10 points on 5 million shares is $50 million. Just incredible. What a return in one single day. You've got the calls. Let's talk about that. The June 24th first calls, $20 calls. So those are in fact in the money calls. And I think the reason he took such a huge position, 120,000 calls, is because earnings post in 8 days. And I'll bet they're going to be fantastic. And these calls will go parabolic. They will just, he'll make more money with the calls than he will with the stock. That's my best guess in terms of what happens. So, you know what, if you're curious, if you got a little money to play, maybe you buy these calls as well. I don't know if I'd buy the 20s at this point because the stock is at 31, but you can meander over here to options view and look at, you'd want to go out, I'm in agreement to go out a few weeks to June 21st because you want to make sure that the earnings get reported in the middle there and give the stock a little time to continue to move in price. But you've got, looking at just in the money, you can look at the 30s at $8.15 a piece. That would be $815 for that stock. They are up 263% today. Very, very nice move. Or you can go with the just out of the money, the 32s for $7.65. Totally up to you. A nice move on these as well. But check it out if you got a little money to play with. This might be an interesting option play. And wanted to mention, we've reworked our system, so we are now able to take business clients on in the financial wellness space. So we would be an add-on to what a company is already doing. We're not going to interfere with their 401k plan or their insurance provider. We're not going to do anything like that. We're going to be the elegant solution for financial questions, getting the employees' questions answered, getting some knowledge and information about investing. We're going to train people and individuals. So when you go over to learning.sterlingstockpicker.com, you'll notice a whole new look and feel of the page. Click Financial Wellness Starts Now, and you'll be able to take these 4 surveys: financial confidence, financial stress, risk tolerance, and 30-day goal. We will then recommend a course of study for you. And of course, if it's through your business, it's free for you. So for those of you who are in business or work for a company that you have an affiliation with, if you can connect me personally with someone at the company to talk to see if we can be of service to them with our offering here, we will happily pay you a 10% commission for that connection. So let me know if you either work for a company or know the human resources person in charge of your company, or someone in the C-suite executive. You're like, I've heard about this employee financial wellness programs. Let me check it out. We would love to connect with you and be a provider within your company. And again, we will happily compensate you for that connection. And here is our wellness download guide. We've got a great video explaining how our process works. I will put both of these links in the description today. So essentially, what are we talking about? Keep your eye out this week. We're going to have some interesting stocks come up, interesting news. A lot is happening behind the scenes with companies. We got Apple making a new high today. AMD pulling back a little bit. That's an interesting play here as well. And the big news is Friday of this week is the split for NVIDIA, 10-for-1 split. So if you have 1 share of NVIDIA, you are now going to have 10 shares. So for each share of NVIDIA you have currently, you will receive 10 shares. And the price will adjust by be cut by 9/10. It'll adjust accordingly. So a split isn't that big of a deal financially in the short run. Everything stays the same other than your number of shares go up and the dollar price comes down for a forward split. And, just keep your eye on the company. I've always said NVIDIA is a phenomenal stock. It's Wall Street's golden child, isn't it? And typically with golden children, they continue to do very well. So check it out. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.